New Zealand's Deputy Prime Minister has questioned why his country ever made an offer to Australia to resettle asylum seekers from Nauru and Manus Island, but says it won't be taken off the table. The offer to take in 150 refugees was made by New Zealand's previous government in 2013, but Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern has repeatedly pushed for the deal since taking office, including when she met with counterpart Scott Morrison last week. However, her deputy and foreign minister, Winston Peters, who leads the populist NZ First Party and campaigned on sharp cuts to immigration, says he still doesn't know why it was made in the first place. "I didn't make the offer. If I was the one that decided to make the offer, I would stand by it. But I didn't," he told Sky on Tuesday. "You've got to go back and ask former Prime Minister, Sir John Key, why did he make it? And I'm still waiting for an answer to that," but Peters said he would not retract the pledge. "We're not Indian givers. We don't do that sort of stuff." Morrison last week told reporters in Auckland it was less likely than ever that Australia would accept the offer because of the passing of a new medical evacuation law against the government's wishes. Labour, meanwhile, has reaffirmed its plan to accept "We'll cross that bridge if we have to when we come to it," Peters said. Successive Australian governments have rejected the offer, arguing it would be used as a marketing device for people smugglers. It was originally made by New Zealand's centre-right National Party and has stood since. Ms. Ardern on Friday rejected media reports her country was not open to resettling single men from Manus Island and Nauru. Meanwhile, Kiwi politicians this week have also continued their ramped-up criticism of the deportation of New Zealand passport holders from Australia. Ardern on Friday complained that since rules were toughened in 2014, too many Kiwis who had spent the bulk of their lives in Australia had been deported, calling it corrosive to the Trans-Tasman bond. On Tuesday, she told News Talk ZB some of the cases were indefensible, while Peters told Sky the policy was a festering sore in the context of justice and humanity. Morrison last week defended the deportations as a hallmark of his government, but said Australia was willing to hear the complaint.